Hello and welcome to my unplanned weekend reading vlog. It is the Friday before Valentine's Day. I have finished my Kindle Unlimited week at least a day early, so I have the weekend to get back to my physical TBR. What am I reading? I am determined to finish The Ruin of Kings before Monday. If I have still not finished this by Monday, I need to DNF. I am 32% of the way through. I was when I started my Kindle Unlimited week. It was a 2 stars then. I'm hoping I can just smash this out this weekend. Due to my, what I think is a false positive LFT. If you haven't watched my Kindle Unlimited vlog, I got a very weak positive lateral flow test, which means obviously I have to self-isolate. I did feel unwell Wednesday, Thursday, but none of the big 3 COVID symptoms. And actually today, you wouldn't think there was anything, you wouldn't think I'd been ill the past couple of days. When I say ill, I had body aches, headaches, stools. Today I feel absolutely fine. Sniffles, today I feel fine. Yes, I have sniffles, but it's cold, so that's what I'm putting it down to. So I'm convinced I had a false positive. I'd have took a PCR. So that's gone. But because of that, obviously, even if it is false positive, because it is positive, I have to isolate for 5 days, which means I'm not leaving the house this weekend. I have lovely sisters who have literally, and one who lives down the road, just messaged saying, listen, you need me to get gas and electric, it's meant to be cold this weekend with snow, just message me, I'll come and get it, we'll get you sorted. I have food in, I'm good. So obviously I can't play D&D, which means I have 2 full days to concentrate on this. It's about 460 pages I have left, I think. I need to get it done. I need to get it done. So my plan is tonight to read to 300 pages ish. Is there a chapter? I don't know if there's a chapter. There isn't. So 308, which is 80 pages, and then smash the remaining 380. Smash the remaining 380 over Saturday, Sunday. I'm not going to read more than that tonight because I have rugby on. It's the under 20s tonight and I want to support the young ones. No, I just like watching Six Nations, so it gets me in the mood for this weekend. Yeah, so do I think it's going to get higher than a 2 stars? I bloody hope so, because this has been hyped everywhere. And I'll be a bit good if it's not. But we know how I am with hype books. Majority of the time I don't like them that much. Or they're a 4 star or 3. So let's see. So yeah, where did I leave off in the last vlog about this? Oh yeah, I was angry over the fact that this big thing is that this orphan is involved with this prophecy and he's meant to destroy the world, but at 32% we've only got 2 mentions of it. Yeah. So, and I hate the fact that it's the same story, the same person's story, told at 2 different times, and yeah, but I didn't like that about EOTV either. So I'm hoping I like it a bit more coming through, but I think because I don't like the 2-person, well, the two accounts of the same person's life, if that is still there at the end of the book, I'm not sure if it'll get higher than a 3 or a 4. And I say 4 very loosely. So yeah, let's see how it goes. So I'll update you when I get to the 308 mark or whatever it was, if I get to it tonight. You know, if I don't, I'm not pushing it. But let's see how I go. Hello, it is Saturday afternoon. I got to just over 40% of this last night. It's not getting that much better, if I'm honest. It still is a 2 star. I think if I get to the 400 page mark, which is 100 pages, and it's still a 2.5 or 2, sorry. I say half because I was thinking of popping it, but I'm not. Yeah, if it's still a 2, I want a DNF. I can't be bothered. And actually, some of my Kindle Unlimited books from last week can cover the prompt for Royal Readathon for this, which was to have an animal in it. which is good. But on the good side, I got my PCR results. Well, good / confusing. I got my PCR results. They're negative. So I'm thinking my idea of it was a false positive was correct. Now, when I take my LFTs, I get up, I have breakfast, and I normally wait a full half hour. I'm thinking maybe I didn't wait the full half hour. I thought I did, but maybe I didn't. Why would that have an inkling, Michelle? Well, you're meant to wait half an hour before you eat or drink. Well, if you eat or drink, you're meant to wait half an hour to take your LFTs. And also, I had flavoured water. Now, flavoured water has been found to sometimes give false positives, so that's what I'm putting it down for. And as one of my lovely colleagues said, because I told them all, maybe I was just a bit run down anyway because of what's been going on personally and stuff, and this was just my body's way of saying rest. So yeah, so positive note, I could leave the house today. Is D&D still happening? I'm still not sure. I'm not 100%. Like, I still got not a massive headache, a little bit of a headache, so I'm thinking that's sleep deprivation, but who knows. So yeah, but my next update might be saying I've DNF'd. But it won't be till tonight, because I've got 2 rugby matches to watch today, Scotland versus Wales and France versus Ireland, so your girl needs to watch that before she reads. So it's 8 o'clock Saturday. I have decided to DNF the Ruin of Kings. Rugby finished about an hour and a half ago. I had the reading sprints ready to go. I had the book open. I literally stared at the first page that I need to read of chapter 39 for about 15 minutes. I put the book down thinking maybe I need to go get a drink, relax a little bit, because rugby was really good and really, emotional's not the wrong, energetic, really got me hype. And I was like, right, maybe I need to calm down. Still don't want to pick it up. And the more I think about it, the more I'm just not liking it. I'm not, I think if I'd have carried on, I think it would have been a definite 2-star. And one thing I've said to myself for the past 2 years, and I'm getting better at, is if I'm not liking a book, I DNF it, because there isn't enough time in the world to carry on a book I don't like. So that is a DNF. I am good though for the prompt this was covering for Royal Readathon, which was a book with pets or animals, because a couple of the books I read last week, 3 of them, maybe 4, no, 3 of them all had animals in. So I can pick any of them. I don't know if there's going to be animals in any of the books that I'm still left to read for Royal Readathon, so I'm still going to cover that. But yeah, not for me. First DNF of the year though. So to say I'm halfway through February, nearly, that's good going. Because it is only 8 o'clock, I'm going to pick up another book, and that will be Little Thieves by Margaret Owen. This does cover a prompt for Royal Readathon. I can't remember which one, so I will pop it there. If you haven't seen my TBR video, I will read you the synopsis. This is the Illumicrate version, by the way. So it has a stunning naked hardback, and of course beautiful stencil edges. And I've just realised putting the cover on, I still haven't stuck the sticker in. Once upon a time there was a horrible girl. Vanja Schmidt knows that no gift is freely given, not even a mother's love. The adoptive goddaughter of death and fortune, Vanja has long made her own way in the world as a dutiful servant of Princess Gazelle. Until a year ago, when her otherworldly mothers demanded payment for their care, and Vanja decided to steal her future back by stealing Giselle's life. With the help of an enchanted string of pearls, Vanja transformed into her former mistress and took her place, leaving the real Giselle a penniless nobody. Now, Vanja leads a lonely but lucrative double life as princess and jewel thief, charming the nobility while emptying their coffers to fund her great escape. Until one heist away from freedom, Vanja crosses the wrong god and is cursed to turn into jewels, stone by stone. With the feral guardian half-god, Giselle's sinister fiancé, and an over-eager junior detective on her tail, Vanja has just 2 weeks to pull off her biggest grift yet, or she risks losing more than her freedom. She could lose her life. This is a retelling of The Goose Girl, I have no idea what that story is. I've never heard of it. This is 500 pages, so I'm hoping to read 200 tonight at least, and then finish it tomorrow. We're not doing D&D. The group, we're not doing it. I said that even though my PCR come back negative, I was still going to isolate, and they were fine with it, as far as I'm aware. But I'm pretty sure Ada will tell me if I'm not, if they're not, because she's in the group. So yeah, so if I can get 200 read today at least, and then 300 tomorrow, I will be a pretty happy bunny. And that is chapter 16, so it's a good chunk if I get to 200. If I read more, excellent. But I'm not going to push it. So I will update you when I am somewhere through, or 200 pages through, Little Thieves. Hello, it is about 9:45. Let's check then. Saturday, I have read a quarter of Little Thieves, and it's not 200 pages, because it's broken into stories in this story. So I've read 2 stories, so I thought that'd be a good place to finish, because I'm really tired, and I want to go to sleep. And yeah, what do I think so far? It's alright. It's a 3 stars. It's not. Now it's happened that I'm like, oh, this is different. Oh, that's exciting. Things have happened that I'm like, right, okay, that was obvious. Oh, look, that's a twist that I didn't see coming. Nah. So it's a 3 at the moment. But I should be able to smash it out tomorrow. So that's good. So I'll update you then. Hello, it is 10:15 Sunday evening, so I'll do a quick wrap up. Well, not wrap, we'll wrap up of the day, and I've decided this isn't going to be a weekend vlog because I haven't finished a book. So this is a 9-day week vlog. That makes sense. I am now 70% of the way through Little Thieves. You can't see the illustrations that great, but it is a beautiful illustrated naked hardback. What do I think? It's still a 3 stars. Nothing's happened that shocked me. Nothing's... it's going the way I thought it would. Apart from the thing with that other girl that was mentioned like once. So yeah. So I've got about 130-ish pages left. Could I read it today? Well, tonight? Yes, because I was reading like 130 pages per 45 minutes run. Hide in a fast reader. Don't ask me how I've done that, because I was just flying through the book. But then I think that's why it's a 3 star, because I'm expecting it, so it's like, oh, I don't have to read this properly. But yeah, that's my update for tonight. So I'll get this finished tomorrow, and then I can start something else. But I don't know what. So I'll update you then when I can start reading something different. It's sometime after 9 Monday evening. I have finished Little Thieves. I've given it 4 stars. Before I tell you my rating, if you hear whirring noises, I apologise. There is a helicopter out, and I don't know why, but it's annoying. But yeah, 4 stars. The book went the way I thought it would in regards to the ending when everything had been set up. It was inspired by the Golden Goose, I want to say, story, or the Golden Girl, something like that. I never heard that fairy tale, so I was like, dive in. Unknown. I really enjoyed it. I enjoyed the character development. I enjoyed the story. It didn't get a 5 stars just because, like I said, it went the way I thought it would. And the ending for some of the characters, I was like, ugh, I want more. But then I found out, as I rated it 4 stars on Goodreads, there is a sequel. So I'll be getting it. I'm hoping Illumicrate does a version, but possibly not because I haven't been recently. But yeah, 4 stars. I don't know what I want to start next. So I will start another book and then update you with what that is. Hey, Friday evening, I didn't update you on the book I picked up. I picked up Love and Theft by Parish. I read 44 pages and haven't picked it up since Tuesday. It's only a short book, it's 250 pages. I'm just not getting the vibes. You follow two characters who fall in love instantly, single parents. Things in common, she runs a catering business. He's part of a crew that robs banks, casinos and jewellery stores. And that they share a history and their relationship will threaten everything they love. And then he discovers they both have secrets and both of them are playing with the highest stakes imaginable. Like I said, I'm not feeling the vibe. It's very stalkerish from his side at the moment. So I'm going to give it to the 100-page mark, and if it don't get better, it's DNF'd. I have too many books to read to keep struggling with a book. And let's be honest, after Kindle Unlimited week, I have other books that can fit the prompt for this book, which is People Fall in Love. What was all my week last week. So yeah, I'll give you another 100 pages. I'll give it until 100 pages, and then if I'm still not feeling it, off it goes. I am just going to film my January wrap up. Yes, it is near the end of February, 10 more days. But your girl's been busy. So yeah, and my new standard here, so I can make it bigger, I can make it smaller. I'm not having to go like that because it's rotating. So yeah, so I'm going to film that, and then I will update you when I have finished Love and Theft, or if I'm saying it's the DNF. That kind of rhymes. 20 to 10 Friday, I'm DNFing. I've read 40 pages, and what a coinkydink. She knew about his past, and he knew her from when he was younger, and it's such a coinkydink. And it's he in this operation he's part of, they all know what each other does, but minor spoiler, no one at this moment knows that one of them's actually talking to the police. Not for me, so that's good. I still have 5 books to read for this month, so I don't know what I'm pick up next, but I'll tell you in the morning. I just hope I'm not entering a reading slump. But oh well, the good thing with DNFs is they go straight into the bag at the moment to unhaul, and yeah, I don't have to put them on my shelves. I don't have to worry about getting them read. I can just put them away and ignore them. So I might go edit my wrap up and update my reading journal. What a waste of 88 pages of reading. Saturday evening, and welcome back to my messy kitchen. You can probably hear I have washing machine on, I have dryer on, and I have window open because I'm making stew. That's mince beef cubes cooking for next week's lunch. I don't know if bit of a tangent, I don't know if anyone who watches this eats stew. I always find it's nice when it's like 2 or 3 days cooked before I have it, because it all melts together. And I have started the book though today. It is about 7:10. I'm halfway through Iron Widow by Ziran J. Zhao. You follow our main character who lives in a world where there are creatures called Hunglong. I think, if I remember correctly, Hunglong, and the humans have worked with the gods to defeat them by using chrysalises, which are a bit like Transformers, animal Transformers, and to man these creatures, boys are pilots, and they work with a concubine, co-pilot of the woman who they sap their energy from to destroy them, with it ending with the women die. Our main character, her name is Zishan. I promise I'm happy through the book. Zishan's older sister has died through this, and Zishan's one goal is to become a concubine pilot for the man who killed her sister. So yeah, halfway through, I can see the hype. Am I 100% feeling it? No, but I think this may be one that grows. I mean, yes, that was a car going past the window. So I think, again, this will be one that grows on me, but I will finish it tonight, then start the book tomorrow. So this week, what have been a total dud. But I will update you when I'm in the living room and the windows are closed and the dryer's not on when I've finished. Hello, Saturday evening. This is a very different shot for me. This is the side of the kitchen you don't see. Washing room door, toilet door. Just so we know. Fridge. It is about 20 to 10. I have finished I Am a Widow. 5 stars. The hype is real. The hype is real. I know I said 50%, I wasn't sure I believed the hype. I did. I think it was very much, you had to settle into the story. Things had to happen before you started realising, actually, this is really good. And what I like, right, I'm trying just to break this down into ways that are understandable. So let's start with the characters. Fantastic character development. Our main girl, Zetian, does not change her attitude from the start of this book to the end as to what her goal is, or what she wants to do eventually at the end of the story. It doesn't change. I like how her character emotions change towards certain characters naturally. It didn't feel forced. It felt very much that these relationships and friendships were developed, like I said, naturally. The 2 love interests, that isn't a spoiler because it's very much sold as polyamory. The 2 love interests, I love them because they're so different and you can kind of understand why they all like each other. Especially like Zetian's little triangle's the strongest shape you can get. Love it. The other side characters, I love how there was a mixture of good, bad and morally grey. I loved it. I loved all the character developments. This main story, what you think is one story, in the epilogue changes into another story. Because that twist, I did not see coming at all. And I didn't think there was a sequel to this book. There is a sequel on Goodreads. It's coming out sometime this year. It is being pre-ordered, bought, read. The story itself, it is like a, I won't say standard, well, yeah, it is like a standard fantasy trying to topple a bad government and stuff. But the chrysalises and the way of the world changes it from a normal YA fantasy. It is very much on that borderline of fantasy / sci-fi. And as someone who doesn't really read a lot of sci-fi and doesn't tend to like a lot of sci-fi, I was pleasantly surprised how much I liked it because the chrysalises were amazing. I thought of them as Transformers, if I'm being honest. I thought of them as Transformers / mixed with a little bit of Power Rangers at times, and that's how I saw them, and it made me visualise this world a lot more than this fantastic cover already did. Sorry, you're on there. Yeah, this fantastic cover definitely helped, and the reverse cover made me help as well. Maybe help me visualise this. This was very much one of those stories where while I read it, I saw it in my head, and I don't tend to get a lot of them, even though that is how I see a lot of my reading. I don't tend to get one where it is literally like a movie from start to finish. A lot of the time when I read, it's snippets of scenes. So yeah, 5 stars. The hype is real, people. The hype is real. That does leave me 3 books to read for Royal Readathon and my buzzword book. I thought I was going to say booktube then. But I will start the buzzword book tomorrow because I want to get that off because it is a hardback. And then I have a week to read 3 paperbacks, which is doable because I have 3 days off next week. But yeah, the hype is real. Yeah. Such a good book. So yeah, I'm gonna go update my reading journal and go to bed. But I will update you in the morning when I have started my buzzword book, which is Both of You by Adele Parks. Hello, it's like 20 to 9 Sunday. I'm halfway through Both of You by Adele Parks. I had hoped to have finished this book by now, but hey ho. In this book, 2 ladies go missing from 2 very different lives. don't know each other, but the police woman in charge is convinced they are connected. The twist has happened that I half guessed was going to happen. I'm bored. I am just bored. Like I said, I'm halfway through. I'm gonna finish it tonight. Unless something massively big happens and I'm generally like, oh my god, oh, speechless. This is a low 3, probably 2-star book. Let's see how the rest of the 100-something pages I have goes. If you hear noise, it's my kettle. But it's 10:10 Sunday. I finished Both of You by Adele Parks. I gave it 1 star. I know I said earlier it was a 2-star, but geez Louise, apart from that initial twist, which I kind of saw coming, I saw every red herring, every twist, every reveal. It was blooming obvious. And you know what? It wasn't I'm not going to diss the author's writing, because, you know, it's the first time I've read from this author. And you know what? She's wrote so many other books, so many, that this just might not be the right book for me. Like, look at all the books she's wrote. This is probably not the right book for me. But, geez Louise, it was almost like a step-by-step of how to write a thriller book with this subject. And it literally gets to 1 star just because how coincidental that everyone was sleeping with everyone and everyone knew everyone. And I'm sorry, but the reveal at the end with who the actual bad person was, it was just like, really? When they came in and they helped do, you know, it was like, oh, there it is. There's a bad person. It wasn't, yeah. So, wasted day, but hey ho, off my shelves. As you can probably tell, definitely one for the unhaul. But with that being said, I'm going to wrap this vlog up here. So week, but I'm back on track now with my TBR for February. I have 3 books left to read and I am off 3 days next week, so I should be able to smash them out. The next video after this will be my January wrap up. Yes, it's the end of February, I don't really care. But until then, bye.